Pessoal, vamos estar acompanhando agora a Grand Finals da Summer Royale. Mark Mu versus Monir. Lembrando que o Monir tá na bracket da Winners e o Mark Mu na eliminatória, ou seja, o Mark Mu precisa ganhar 2 sets de melhor de 5 seguidos para poder vencer o campeonato e o Monir só precisa ganhar um, que é GG, beleza? Lembrando que você pode estar recebendo aula, tá? Uma análise de replay minha, é só você se tornar membro aí embaixo, tá bom? E também tem o nosso servidor do Discord, não se esquece, link na descrição.
Things, but instead it's going to be the Brynn, the thing that got him here into the Grand Finals.
He has some room to go. Of course, he's on the winner's side of things, so he can lose this set. That means Marky Mu resets the bracket, and then he goes again. So he has room to experiment and be like, okay, maybe this time the Brynn is going to be cooking. And if not, okay, I got room to go. I got plenty of runway I can swap.
Downlight into the recovery, not enough to KO just yet. Fortress Alliance sealing, helping out Moon here. Neutral Sig not going to connect.
There's the recovery, not enough to even send off screen just yet. Fortress of Alliance really high ceiling. Can be tough to KO off the top. There's a strong D-light from the wrong side of the stage.
Okay. Ooh, exhausted
man, even
recovery.
That one was low.
Yeah. Was underneath the main stage height. Gets a pogo. Both of them now in the red, looking for that KO tool. Downlight will do it. Marky Mu gets first one.
Weapon toss goes up, grabs the gauntlets, throws that up so he can come back with the scythe. Going to be looking up for possibly the neutral light opener, maybe a side light. There's the side light. Goes for another one right after the turnaround in light, the defensive option. Moonir, he might struggle to find his way on top and find this stock. Is it going to be like a falling axe side air? Maybe he's just going to stack up in lights. Wow, I didn't think that was going to KO that early. I thought it would at least take one more. Going to go all the way up, toss that weapon so he can pick up the spear, move back over to that for the damage build on Marky Mu's second stock.
Goes in. Neutral air not lasting long enough to beat out that spot dodge from Marky Mu. Still pretty even between the two. Side light going to whiff. Marky Mu gets more.
Man, more back-to-back in-lights. Even goes for the side light after that. Expecting Moonir to be down, but he was up on that soft platform because we're on Fortress of Lions, and it's on the left side. There's a D-light. That's zoning D-light. The range on is so big.
Nice spot dodge on the side of Marky Mu. Moonir still not able to come up just yet. Exhausted recovery not going to hit. Marky Mu going off stage unarmed, but Moonir not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, I think Moonir was both recovering back to stage, but also trying to hit like the backside of the axe recovery. So like that was his option, and he just wanted to be safe, even though he's at weapon disadvantage, because he's also at health disadvantage, which Marky Mu took advantage of and got that second stock. Marky Mu only halfway through this second stock.
Yeah, Moonir maybe a little too nervous for himself right now as he's starting to just throw out some wild options. Once again, he's going for a lot of wake-ups. Ooh, once again, spot dodge. Too many iframes for Moonir.
Yeah, maybe if Moonir can just like get a little bit of a charge on it, just a frog's hair of a charge. The harpoon toss is going to end that second stock, bring everybody down to final here in game one. Moonir's not too far behind. He's going to pick up the spear, throwing away the axe again for the damage build.
Getting caught by a couple of neutral airs there. Downlight will pick him up. Double side air on the side of Moonir. He's finding hits. He's finding hits. Ooh, ground pound could have been bad.
No down air from Moonir, nothing. Going back to the stage, throwing his weapon away, not even in a way that I think would deter Marky Mu, but he just wanted to swap over to the axe or deny the scythe. Marky Mu's getting so close, dude. That D-Sig was wild.
There's the weapon spawn. Wants a spear. Oh, that recovery's going to catch him.
The patience to not rip the second side light. The down air. The shutdown with the down air too.
Just barely misses. Downlight recovery, not enough. Ceiling's just a little too high. Moonir with the weapon advantage.
I don't know if the side air was the option there because I don't know the exact damage
numbers. He can deny. Pogo misses it, but he'll still hit the recovery, and it will be enough.
Like, okay, I got there. I can do it again, and I can beat him.
But or I guess similar to many a Dark Souls boss, usually it takes people more than one more try.
Yep.
And hopefully for Marky Mu, it won't have to be more than one more try. As right now, we're going into game number 2. It's going to be on Demon Island this time. No character swaps on either side. Side air is not going to hit. Marky Mu with the falling there. Dangerous spot, and he can't get the wall touch.
Marky Mu ends up falling after that so early. He jumped for the beef and ended up falling, and now Moonir only has 50 damage on this stock, and it seems like Marky Mu's already passed him on the second stock too.
Yeah, man, Marky Mu gave a little too much there. Okay, Marky Mu, opportunity. Moonir still in the open air, gets him with the backswing into the ground pound, and Marky Mu is going to lose another stock. Moonir.
O que tá sendo essa partida, velho? Eu quero muito ver o Moonir ganhar, porque eu acho que eu nunca vi ele ganhar um campeonato assim, dos principais e tal, né?
To try to reset the mental and get everything back to normal. We're in the middle of a set, Duke. He doesn't have a couple minutes.
No. Not long here. Markimu does manage to get the first stock off of Munir. Gets in, hits a neutral light. Ooh, misses the gravity cancel neutral light though.
Opa, perigoso.
Nice. Nice.
morreu.
He's got to reset. Yeah, he has to come back onto the stage, and Munir does not have the movement speed. Despite being on Brynn, couldn't drift to the wall. And we're basically even now.
Yeah, everybody's on final stocks. Munir's are unarmed. So the damage build is going to really help him even things up. Going for the double D-Light into the recovery. Okay.
Yep, he burned his dodge, so you saw him kind of disengage. Didn't have the opportunity to go for like a gravity cancel N-Sig.
Mano,
Raw N-Sig!
que isso? O cara tá em fogo, em fire. On fire, quer dizer. Bora lá, vamos ver, mano. Isso daqui vai ser a final da final. Ih! Markimu trocou pra Zariel, Devil Jin. Eu nunca vi ele no Devil Jin, mano.
Interesting choice coming out from Markimu. I want to look up some stats on this Devil Jin.
Well, it does have the gauntlets, and maybe he wants the bow here as well. Hits a side light. Munir able to find some response damage.
All right, Zariel is his 7th highest leveled legend, level 48.
Okay.
So a significant amount of time on this legend. It's not, you know, the same as his level 100 Onyx. Or like his level 72 Kaya or 66 Mordex, but still a lot of time on this legend.
Throws up the N-Sig, expecting Munir to go high. Nice gravity cancel, downlight side air. He is getting good damage here onto Munir. Downlight into the recovery there. Saw that dodge, able to chase in. Edge guard opportunity, but Markimu disengages. Wants that center stage control.
Munir just a little bit behind in damage, but we're seeing Marky forced over to the wall, but once he gets back on the main stage, he's able to take the stock. Decent lead here for Markimu.
He's playing fast, but he's playing precise. Gets in, gets that neutral air. Utilizing that soft platform for the movement, and once again comes in, hits that downlight. Markimu can't get the turnaround there, so that will be the stock evener in favor of Munir.
How do you feel about Bo into Axe matchup? Do you feel good as the Axe player?
Used to, but now Axe neutral light doesn't jump over it.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, my vibes, I don't play Axe that much, so my opinion is, like, silly on this, but my vibes are that it doesn't feel good. And I worry if I'm Munir playing the Axe into the bow.
Well, again, it is a best of 5, so there is opportunities for Munir to make a swap up, but right now, Markimu needs to win this one.
Also, Munir could just, like, clutch up and go beast mode.
Could.
No.
Big ground pound, that's going to take away that second stock.
You saw him sweat beating as well. Even if that didn't immediately KO, and Munir didn't have enough movement to get back up safely.
Not sure what that was. Maybe a misinput the wrong direction.
Might have been. Markimu slips onto the stage. Side light. Neutral light. Dodge down, but Munir not able to read it in time. Spot dodges through, but he reads the jump, and that's going to be the N-Sig to punish. Final stocks here. Munir, potential.
Dude. Duke, what if he just did it?
Oh, look.
What if he just did it?
Markimu, that was such a scary unarmed down air, bro. This is game 3.
Markimu has the clutch factor.
He does, but he doesn't have a weapon.
What if Munir just does it? The in-light sending over. He's going for the big plays,
tentando
man.
muito fazer
They call Laura's the risk taker.
incrível,
Munir's the risk
ele tá
taker
jogando
too. As much as he's a chameleon and can blend in, he can also stand out, and that's what he's doing today.
Down air, nair. Final stocks again. Side sig raw, and Markimu is going to make sure we go to a game 4. He's in the trophy.
Bora lá. Meu Deus, velho.
Going over to the Demon Island.
Será que esse vídeo vai ter parte 2?
2-1 in favor of Munir, who's coming into this grand finals from the winner's side of things. Starting off with the Axe, we have not seen a legend swap coming out from Munir. He feels confident enough in this Brynn that it can deal with Markimu's Devil Jin.
I mean, it worked relatively well. Got it to final stocks. Markimu not able to get that weapon pickup in time. Stays low, gets past, gets a recovery.
Yeah, that could have been a big play there for Munir, and all he really took was that unarmed recovery, so like not a huge loss, even though he did get hit. Again, stays low. Those neutral signatures not working for Markimu yet. Munir spot dodged the last one. D-Light side air as well to finish that one up. The side light D-Light side air to get the KO. And that's a nice lead here. It's about a 40-second stock for Munir. He's only in the orange. Already picked up 2, 3 hits, almost 4 with that ground pound.
Neutral light puts Munir off stage. Markimu chase dodges forward, hits the ground pound. Gonna even up the stocks.
And I think the moments like that are the ones that like really will weigh on Munir and take some of the wind out of his sails, where he's like, I have a nice lead here, and then in like 15 seconds, his opponent comes back in and steals that stock, and we're back to even.
Yeah, just eating that one ground pound and losing your stock, it's brutal. Downlight side air, down
Nice.
sig connects.
Dude,
Another one.
It's been so long since he's
got
been
jumps.
using those. He goes for the down air. Another down air, and he takes away that stock. Markimu with almost a
Mano.
Swing violently in favor of Markimu. He's going to try to force that game 5, and his bow is looking crisp. Downlight into the recovery. Goes for another one. Munir dodges down, but not able to get much.
Man, Silent Nair, big damage. Oh, he was so close with
That's
the
it.
axe recovery, but the overspace from Markimu, he was in the right spot. And Airs have now made major swaps, and we'll see what the fallout is here.
Teros, mano.
A very volatile stage. It means Teros can KO super early, but it's also going to help Devil Jin out just a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's connecting with those side signatures, I feel like. Those are going to be so devastating if either one of them is able to hit 2. Markimu doing a really good job staying grounded there. Goes for the downlight. Munir comes in. Spaced it right.
That was a pretty quick swap early on over onto the axe from, he's swapping over.
Nossa.
All right, how far is that going to send? It's not too far. It's not even going to force Munir over onto the wall where Markimu can engage in the edge.
Whoa.
Off the top. Not enough, though. It was so close.
If he had the dodge, a gravity cancel down sig would have done it, but Markimu gets in, gets a downlight recovery.
Markimu may be like 40% of the way through this stock, but he's up against Munir, who's on Teros. The Stomp Sider is going to turn him red, also going to disarm him. See if Markimu goes up a little bit too high. Wow, I thought Munir was going to pull out of it as soon as he possibly could.
Oh, doesn't hit the side air. Ooh, okay. Stomp side air, that will be the stock. Likely going to stick with the axe here.
Markimu was doing a good job of not just like floating above Munir in a dangerous way where Munir could just like jump and hit a down air and throw him off the top.
What's he got?
Get the bounce. Munir gets back, but he goes back in with a down air. Markimu going really low here. You're seeing the exclamation points. Nobody's found any hit, but he's able to get back. Swaps over to the bow. Munir disarmed here. There's the side light. We're looking for the next weapon spawn. It's right in the middle. He's able to grab it, but he does take a hit. There's the side air from Markimu. Dodge burn. That's bold.
Weapon toss doesn't connect. Munir with that control, but Markimu gets the unarmed hit, and he's going to swap over. Gets the gauntlet side sig. 1 stock left. Markimu potential to reset.
There's that side sig that you were talking about earlier. Markimu's now hit 1. Munir hasn't been able to really do it. There's the axe in light. See if he can grab another one. No, he jumps. Almost hits the side air. There's the D light.
Side light, down light, side air. Wants the neutral air, but Munir able to hit a neutral light. Goes in, ground pound. Weapon toss going to go wide. Not going to hit. Nice!
Okay.
Slide charge N-Sig. Final stocks here.
Turn that one around so he can reach back and grab Markimu, send him into the blast zone. It's now going over to the axe. He actually dashes off stage. That gave Markimu center stage, plenty of room to grab the weapon. It's going to be the gauntlets. Hits a 2-piece, but not the 3. There's the D-light from Munir. Zoning Markimu, but there's the neutral air. Trading back and forth, single hit for single hit. Munir is behind, but he's going to be doing more damage per hit.
Oh, he's chunking. He's onto the hammer. Weapon toss connects. Markimu misses. Stomp side air. Markimu almost put off screen.
Is he going to go for a big KO move like a side sig? Yes, he was, but it was an in-sig.
Recovery not going to hit. Markimu disarmed. Has the bow. It's a side sig. And Munir is the Summer Royale champion.
Caraca, jogou muito, jogou muito.
The only European to get here, and he is going home with the trophy.
Oh, a big...
Caraca, jogou muito, jogou muito. Parabéns, mano. É isso, gente. Se inscreve pra estar acompanhando mais campeonatos aqui. Um grande beijo aí. Tchau, tchau.
He did it. Laura said he's not the main character. Turns out you were wrong, brother. That is the main character. You're looking at him right now.